Hey y'all, I made it back for your daily tea. I am Ayoka, the Oracle Goddess. Thank you so much for putting all of your energy into me as I put my energy back into you guys with these collective readings. All right, so Instagram, I need you to follow me on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when this video is available. Why? Because I'm going to probably end up stopping this video at about 15 minutes or less. If I forget to literally tell you guys that I'm done and this video just ends abruptly, you already know what it is, right? I get to talking and then I forget to exit. But if you are subscribed to my YouTube, you will be alerted, right? So this is a daily message for you guys. It is a collective message, so everything in it might not resonate with you. You take what you need, you leave what you don't need. If it does not fit, do not force it, all right? Not every message is going to be your message. However, if you do want a personal reading, I am open for personal readings. You can go to my Instagram link, click that link in my bio, which is going to show you literally all of the websites that I have available. But if you scroll down, it should be one that says www.justbesacred.com, and you'll be able to see what I have to offer as far as for doing personal readings, spiritual advising, and some other good stuff there. Now, it's also going to be in the detail box of my YouTube channel as well. All right, so I want to set my intention so we'll be on the same page energetically. And before I do that, I pick up on past, present, and future energies, you guys, right? So at any time, this could be your message for real. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you view this message, then that will, pretty much start your 24 hours. Sometimes it might even happen a couple of days after. It just depends because energy is very fluid and people have free will. So that's what changes the nature of energy. Now, I'm going to get right set my intentions for you guys. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this reading, this daily reading for my collective. I ask that you hear me clearly. Protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you, and close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. Thank you so much for using me as a messenger, protecting me from any psychic attacks and any negative energies that are being projected towards me. And I ask that you close communication to anyone who is just against me or not in alignment with me or the purpose of why I'm doing these things. Now, you guys, energy is very fluid, like I said, right? And sometimes I could say, this is a masculine energy and you're feminine. You still can possess that energy. So just remember that, right? I might say he or she, forgive me. You know how we're just so accustomed to things being done and said that way. And also, if this is not your energy and this is your person's energy, you flip these roles how you see fit. You know your story and who plays what in it. I'm just reading what I see here on the cards. All right, thank you so much, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides. What is the message for my collective for today? Spill a tea. Ooh, I'm gonna start with these two cards here. Okay. Oh shoot, it's 3 cards here. Okay, we still dealing with some stuff here, y'all. Come on now, y'all. Who's blocked energetically here? Who's still holding on to these attachments? All right, because there's some changes that need to be made. All right, and I mean, shit. Spirit is telling you that. My spirit guides are telling you that, and I'm telling you that, right? These changes, they have to be made in order for you to be able to move forward in your life, y'all. You got to remember, it does not matter. Whatever it is you're holding on to and not letting go of, that affects every area of your life. Your love life, your career, your health. Just keep that in mind. Don't think, I'm still mad at my ex, and you won't be good, right? No, because energetically, the universe aligns with whatever it is that you're feeling, right? So if you're holding on to these feelings, anxiety, regret, unforgiveness, sadness, whatever it is you're holding on to, you're going to keep attracting those like situations. Everything that literally takes place in your life, it happens. And not everything, because some things is not, intentional, right? But we still have to learn a lesson. And the thing is to learn what you need to learn from that situation and move on, right? Even when things are done to you that is not in your control, all right? Sometimes it's not your lesson, it's the other person's lesson. But it's not, you can't hold on to it because it really causes an energetic block in your life. And the things that you want for yourself, you can't manifest, because you have to free that part up. Like literally when the Bible speaks about being whole, now I really understand what that means. It's like you have to be complete within yourself, right? Have your own self, be happy within your own self, your own situations. And in order to manifest, literally, you have to really, really let go of these attachments. It's not happening here. Okay, so this could be how you were feeling previously. Could have been yesterday, could have been an hour ago. Like you were still holding on to something here. But you do have a choice to let go. All right, this is something that you don't have to hold on to this, right? This is fear from the past or desperation about your future here. Now you're wearing a mask. You could be wearing a mask, or you know, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it how it is. It's like contentment. You know how you just so used to, I'm gonna just go ahead and speak it how it is, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold back, because this might not be your energy. It might be your person's energy. So you already know off the bat. You know how you so used to toxic shit, right? You know how you used to operating in a certain manner. This is almost what it feels like here. It feels like you are stuck, right? Because this is what you're used to. You're used to these emotional patterns, or these addictions, or these oppressions, or even used to being mistreated from old relationships, right? Because this is just stuff that just takes place over and over again in your life, because you're not learning the lessons that need to be learned. These are the unhealthy habits that keep you stuck, right? And not able to really move forward, or even to be happy in your now. Now, the walking away card is here in the reverse. I didn't want to spend much time on that, but for some odd reason, it just felt like I have to really, really touch bases on this, because this is what creates a lot of problems in our life today, and why we can't manifest what it is we desire. Because our prayers, our intentions, it's already done in 5D, right? It's just the process that it takes to get down here into our reality, which is us that delays the process. This is why it's so important to walk away from what is no longer serving you anymore, to move on from the things that hurt you in the past, or the things that may make you feel anxious, or regret, and all of that different stuff, right? And when this walking away card is in the reverse position, it's really like a feeling of being stuck, right, in your present situation. Or even some of you might even feel stuck in a location, or in a job, or a relationship that no longer is resonating with you. But out of habit or fear, like I spoke of, you allow yourself to stay in that energy, which is unhealthy, right? There's other healthier options, other healthier ways that you can go about your situation. But it's all about habit and being familiar with certain situations that keep you from being able to move forward, that causes you to ignore your intuition, right? Or even dishonor what you're feeling. Now, the adjacent possibility card here is also in the upright position, right? This is all still speaking about the same thing. There's so many options that, okay, I wanted to see what the number was on this card, which is 24. So 2 plus 4 is 6. So this could be about something in regards to family, love, harmony, things like that, right? But we're going to see, because I'm going to pull my tarot. But there's many unconsidered options here. And because of force of habit, again, that's what keeps you stuck. That's what makes you unaware of the healthier and happier choices at hand, right? So you got to really take a while to look at things, and be cautious about what is taking place in your life, right? Because this is where the holdup comes in at. This is something that is you're doing to yourself. Just put it that way, all right? You could be your own jailer. No one else. But when you're conscious and aware about what's happening, it makes you more flexible and more willing to do something different, right? To take new actions, and to realize that you have other possibilities. There's other doors, there's other windows that you can go through. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Tell me what it is that they need to know about this. What keeps them stuck? Where's these attachments coming from, and why they are not awakening? Okay, so I do have the Judgment card. There needs to be some self-reflection done, or someone is doing the self-reflection here, right? Because the judgment has to be made. Someone could be going through an awakening, right? But this is really just all about making these adjustments and getting a renewed sense of hope. I got two feminine energies showing up here. So whoever this is for, this could be you, or this could be your person, or this could be somebody that you with that's attached to these type of energies here. But however this is going, it's a Queen of Pentacles in a reverse and a Queen of Cups. So already this is telling me here that it's two energies that someone could be attached to and not releasing. All right. Now I got the Queen of Pentacles, which represents someone who's very selfish. This person is jealous, insecure, right? They gold diggers. They just really pretty much get into relationships for the wrong reasons. It's more about their own self, their own gain, their own personal gain. That's the word I'm trying to use here. Okay, and then I have a Queen of Cups in an upright position. This Queen of Cups is someone who's very compassionate, very kind, very supportive. Okay. She connects with people on an emotional and into a powerful level, right? Using her intuition, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This Queen of Cups is someone who's very strong. Now, so I'm going to pick up and see what these two energies are. I'm going to read each one of these individually. Now, this Queen of Cups also has a lot of admirers, right? So this could be your energy, right? Or you could be operating in this energy that's this low vibrational queen here. This Queen of Pentacles in a reverse, right? But it might not be. We're going to keep reading and see. But whoever comes to your mind, right, that's usually who is referencing. The first thing, right? Listen, that's how you're able to listen to your intuition, right? Don't doubt yourself. But there's some evaluation that needs to be done pretty much when it comes to these two people. Just put it that way. I know I say her, right, because they're coming in as queens. Yeah, a queen can be a masculine person too, right? But however, it's these two people that there needs to be some self-evaluation on and some reflection that needs to be done within this situation. Because someone is failing to learn these lessons or were. All right. Now tell me about this Queen of Pentacles in a reverse, Spirit. So I got a masculine energy popping up here. And they're coming in as the Emperor. So that's some good shit right there, right? They're not really emotionally attached, but they got some goals, right? And they're trying to pursue them. So these goals is really going more towards them having a successful future here. So I do have the Hermit card in the reverse too as well. And wow. So they've been isolating themselves from this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here. But what I'm getting is that through all of that isolation, they're trying to return back into society, basically meaning get back out there, right? When it comes to possibly love, dating, things like that, however it is, or it could be outside of that. It doesn't have to be. But I'm really feeling like this is a relationship read here because, like I said, the numbers that are coming up are related to family type situations here. All right, now there was a lot of rejection, right, coming from this particular situation here that we got going on. All right, and possibly this Emperor is doing some self-reflection here, okay? And this is what is keeping them in solitude or in isolation, really not clicking well with this person here. Thank you. Tell me more. Oh crap! Let me tell you, the Queen. So this other energy that I'm picking up on, right? This Queen of Cups in an upright position is also showing up here. So this masculine energy is gaining some strength. All right, so I do got my strength card. They want a new beginning, pretty much. I'm really picking up that these attachments and all of the stuff that I spoke about in the beginning is really geared towards whoever this low vibrational queen is here. All right, but it was a lot of self-doubt when it came to making a decision here. But now this Emperor is coming in with some courage and some confidence to make a decision is what I'm picking up. All right. And really this is all about this other person, this Queen of Cups, because they're coming in here. Why they're making a different decision? Because this queen, like I told you, the high vibrational one is someone who's confident, right? They are always standing up for this Emperor, always by this Emperor's side. And now they're gaining the strength to come to this high vibrational queen here, right? because there's been a lot of anxiety with this Emperor here. Wow. They're ready to face these problems that they have. All right, so Instagram, I gotta let y'all go. They're ready to face these problems that they have here when it comes to this situation. All right, so I'm picking up off the back, y'all. This is a third party situation. This seems like the energy it was kind of yesterday, but something different is taking place, so that is still a good thing. I ain't reading the same energy, but however, there was a lot of fear and anxiety, and this Emperor here must be at a breaking point, okay? Because they don't really trust this other person, right? This low vibrational Queen of Pentacles here. They're not really trusting that person here, and they could be getting some help or even being transparent in their feelings when it comes to this high vibrational queen. So this is how I'm going to address these two, all right, y'all? So we'll know the difference between who. So I do have the Six of Wands, but the Six of Wands actually came out sideways here. So it's kind of like stuck in between a middle type situation here. It's like on one hand, it's like, I'm ready for the recognition. I'm ready, you know, public recognition with this person, right? With this high vibrational queen, I'm ready to go public. I'm ready to let this out the bag, right? And let it be known. This is a part of this emperor's relationship goals too as well, right? So they do want to take it to the next level with this high vibrational queen, but at the same time, it's still like they feel like it's going to lead to some type of failure or bad outcome here. Okay, so this is why they're teeter-totting. It's still a lot of attachments that is taking place, and they might not even be seeing that, you know, this would be a healthier choice. You know, if they really just walk away from what's no longer serving them, which obviously is this low vibrational queen here. This is what's keeping them stuck. So I got the Two of Pentacles here, right? This is where the juggling is coming in at. So this Emperor is pretty much juggling a lot, right? And it has a lot to do with just them having too much on their plate, trying to balance their family, their love, their work life, right? You know, their career, things like that. So, but it's these two things, these two, I ain't gonna say things, because these are people. These two people are a major concern for this Emperor energy here. And because they're doing so much juggling, it's almost as if, you know, they can't even contribute any energy into a partnership, period, right? Something has to be made priority, or something needs to go. You know how it's like, look, you're gonna have to do something, right? Something has to go in order for you to make room for something else new. And it's an imbalance, really. This Emperor energy that I'm getting is like, even though they're in a high vibrational energy right now, they still are very unorganized, or there's an imbalance in their life when it comes to all of this, and they end up neglecting their partners and not really focus on love because it's just too much to focus on here. But there's going to be a tower moment, or something is being instigated. Like it's coming, period, right? They've been trying to avert the disaster within this situation for a long time, is what I'm picking up on some time here. All right, so wow, they literally have been delaying the inevitable. All right, so something is bound to happen, but it's really more because they feel hopeless about this situation with this low vibrational queen here. They really don't feel like it's going to be a good outcome, right? They're not being optimistic. They don't have the faith, but a lot of it has to do with them having this ability to heal from the past. They're not doing that. Like, it's almost as if, you know, you're failing to learn a lesson here. So today, they're really pretty much still kind of stuck in this energy going back and forth. So they're still teeter-totting between that, like, yeah, should I do this? Should I do that? This what's going to happen? I don't know. They can't see it. They can't see it. But even though it's like, this might be a missed opportunity for me, they don't know if they have what it takes to create something stable, right? Where it will be something that's abundant. But they are going to be given. So this Emperor energy will end up giving into this connection with this high vibrational queen here. But the thing is, it's like they're still having a difficult time making a commitment. But they're going to be trying to put more energy into this other connection here because they do want to get things done. All right, but it's more one of those energies where it's more playful, like that play. that playboy, playgirl energy, right? Like, I'm just, you know, I'm coming in to get some, right? I'm gonna do some stuff here and there with you just to know, let you know that I'm here with you, right? But I'm not completely ready to commit to you, or commit to anything just yet. Now, yeah, I spoke of that. Just still kind of running from the commitment, right? But they're making these personal transitions in their life. They're trying to move beyond this trauma here. So this is what happened. It's like they are thinking about it. It is in their mind. They want to move forward, and definitely move on from that situation there. But sometimes they just can't let go. Like, they're having a hard time letting go of the codependencies, just put it that way. You know, the failures that they feel like they've had when it comes to having a family, or when it comes to having a relationship, period. Because I do have my Two of Cups here in a reverse position. So that is just showing us just like they've had a lot of imbalances when it comes to relationships. But truth be told, it's all about the codependency. So whoever's possessing this Emperor energy of my collective, right? You could be masculine, you could be feminine, whoever it is, pretty much, you know. It's like you want to have this partnership. You want unity in a relationship, but you be so clouded in your judgment and confused about which way to go and what to do, because of the simple fact that why? It's hard for you to see through the lies, which is the illusions that keep you stuck in these codependencies, right? You want happiness, you want fulfillment, you want emotional stability. Like, all of that stuff is there, but it's still this attachment that you're stuck to, but it's all coming out of habit. It's because you're so used to toxic shit. I'm just going to be upfront with it. You're so used to being in toxic shit here that you don't see nothing else that is a healthier option, other ways to go. Because this high vibrational queen here is offering you those healthier options. Regardless, this high vibrational queen here is definitely been standing their ground. It takes a lot of work, but they've been doing a lot of self-improvement on their self, right? And that's what it's really all about. It's really just working on your own shit, for real. Like, getting over your own battles. And this is what this person has been doing. Determined to win. Despite whatever the adversities are that are going on around them, they're just determined to just overcome their past issues, you know, because they want to be able to move forward. But this Emperor energy, this masculine energy that I'm reading, is definitely stubborn and probably even defensive in their energy. But however, what I got going on here is just that, wow, you're being blinded. This masculine energy is having a difficult time still, you know what I'm saying, within this energy that we're speaking of for the next 24 hours, still having a difficult time making this decision, right? It's like they're lacking the willpower to really develop their own vision when it comes to this, outside of this Queen of Pentacles here in a reverse. But that lets me know, right? So this Queen of Pentacles is someone that they have some type of financial obligation to. All right, so that could be another reason why. It could be someone that they're married to. Could be someone, maybe a family member. You know, we don't know who this, whoever it resonates with for you. It could be someone that they have kids with. You know, this is why they're having a difficult time, because it's like, all right, my money's tied up into this, and that could really cause a lot of delays for me, which is already causing delays. But on top of that, it can go really bad. And they're trying to be the peacemaker. So it's like, okay, I'm going to try to do this in a peaceful way so that I can walk away from this situation and it won't be any negative consequences. So they pretty much stay in this situation like this because of habit, because of fear. This is where this is coming from. Them still fearing to change. All right, instead of walking away from what no longer serves them. I think I'm finished on pulling that energy up for this person. All right, so we're going to jump right into this other person here because we are 24 minutes. So let's see what we're getting. All right, so what does this masculine energy need to do with this high vibrational queen here? What's happening? What's the story? What, abilities for? Thank you. What's the tea? So Spirit is saying, right, they have to release what no longer serves them. They need to walk away because they're in a dissatisfied situation. And it's time for them to experience something higher, a higher purpose in their life, right? And a part of that purpose is this high vibrational queen here. All right, so there's some movement, some changes are taking place, or it's being thought of, right? Because this Emperor energy is trying to overcome some challenges in their life, and they're really striving to achieve some goals. I'm definitely feeling that. Excuse me. I had drunk some coffee and I'm like, whoo, it's trying to come up. So they're going to be taking some action. So this Emperor is going to take some action when it comes to this Queen here. And it has a lot to do with this Two of Cups in the upright position. Remember I said that? It's like they want to have a partnership with this person. They want something balanced and something equal here. But, you know, they could be getting ready to communicate something. We're going to see what that is about. But however, it's like that attraction is there. They have a really close connection, right? But I do got the Six of Swords here that's in a reverse. They can't move on. They can't move on from this Queen. All right, okay, so they're having a hard time moving on from this Queen. But what's happening is that they're carrying baggage from this past situation here. But they want to give to this high vibrational Queen here. They want to give back to this person. They want to be a little bit more generous when it comes to this, because I'm definitely picking up that they were taking advantage of this high vibrational Queen's love here. Or even trying to control this situation, you know, control the narrative. But it has a lot to do with these codependencies and these attachment issues that this person has. Look, now this is why they have been rebellious when it comes to this situation. This relationship between this Emperor and this Queen is definitely not moving. Why? Because maybe their values might not be aligned to a certain degree. It seems as though this Queen is, like I said, is somebody who comes in, who's a strong rock, who's an anchor for pretty much everybody they encounter, it seems though, right? But it's not equal. It's not equal. Where this Queen is supportive, this Emperor is not, is in this energy of just really contemplating. They're not giving their emotional side to this person, you know, like really, really being vulnerable with this Queen here, because they're just doing too much contemplating, feeling disconnected, right? But in reality, they bored as shit when it comes to their love life, because yeah, it's too much confusion going on here. They need to choose happiness, is what Spirit is saying. It's time for this Emperor to accept what happened in the past and choose to be more proactive when it comes to this particular situation. No, thank you. I got quite a few cards that just jumped out. I know I'm rushing through, y'all, because I don't want to rush. I don't mean to do that. But we pretty much kind of know the story, right? Because it's kind of been saying it every single day in my reads. But however, all right, so quite a few cards that just came out here. Right. And I'm like, they're feeling disconnected. But a lot of this has to do with, they got a family. This is what I'm picking up. They have a family. They are connected to someone. This Queen, low vibrational Queen, is probably someone that they have kids by. That's possibly it. Or like I said, it could be someone in their family where this is coming from. But however, there's a disconnect because of that. It's a lot of disputes that are taking place, or it will be some disputes, you know, if this Emperor energy does decide to really take action and get into a commitment with this high vibrational Queen here. So what will end up happening is it's going to mess with their bag, right? It's going to cause some conflict, right? So I got this High Priestess in the reverse, which would definitely be representing either that low vibrational chick or dude. Let me tell y'all, that should just be so confusing sometimes, because I know, you know, and I'm not against anything, you know, you love who you love, you have your preference or whatever, but this shit just gets so confusing sometimes, having to just be remembering not to be like he or she, you know, because you do, I mean shit, I got a lot of people connected to me who are feminine aspect, who are females, but they are very masculine, right? I operate in my masculine energy sometimes too, but at the same time it's just really difficult, because it's like you got to be able to read these energies, right? So sorry, but it's so easy just for me to be like she. All right, but however, so this is why, like, that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, that's what it's usually representing. A lot of family disputes here. All right, and this masculine energy is definitely coming out being repressing their intuition when it comes to this. Now, and like I said, the low vibrational chick could also be this high priestess, which they're in a reverse. So it's like, yeah, they're spiritual, but they're not operating in the light. So a lot of things that they do will be underhanded, shady, you know, operating in that dark energy. Sometimes it has a lot to do with them doing shit, spells, casting spells, things like that. You know, all that shit could come out through there. But just think of it as someone who doesn't do things for the light, like how we are as light workers. Now, the Six of Cups also is here in a reverse position. So pretty much, you know, as we can see, this Emperor is stuck in the past. And especially when it comes to this person. All right, because this is someone that is a past lover of theirs. Okay, they having a hard time staying present with this. This is why they're in that selfish energy. It seems like they got very low standards when it comes to love, period. It's like they don't see it. It's like at the bottom of their list, just put it that way, right? It starts to become a burden to them, just another thing that needs to be done, right? Because of who they've been aligned with. Now I do got the Three of Cups here, and this is where this third party situation is coming in there, right? This is what Spirit has been talking about throughout this whole message. But because of this, right, they're not clicking with hardly anybody when it comes to love, like on a relationship type level. It's like, yeah, I don't really got any expectations when it comes to that in particular, right? So, and the Sun card is in the reverse. So that's telling you when it comes to this third party situation, they might even have some unrealistic expectations, or even they're blocked in their happiness, period, when it comes to that. They don't see it. It's on the bottom of their list. Right now, it seems like it's more about, yeah, let me worry about creating a firm foundation for myself. But not realizing when you still holding on to the past and attachments and things like that, it fucks with everything. So it's going to cause trouble with your money. It causes trouble in your love life. It causes trouble in your mind. It keeps you clouded in your judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to affect every aspect of this masculine energy's life. All right, so if you're this masculine energy and you playing this role, yo, I'm telling you, you gotta release that shit, let it go, move on. All right, because you have so many doors that you can go through, but you might notice that you keep running into a block because you're not vibrating on the right frequency for them doors to open, and they won't open until you release. All right, that's how Spirit works. Spirit won't release the blessings or the manifestation until you let go of the things that are no longer serving you, because you'll end up messing up those blessings as they start to come in. You'll end up keep repeating the same patterns and cycles over again, never learning a lesson here. You'll keep attracting the same situations, right? And it's all about you learning so that you can keep leveling up in your life. There's too much fear and anxiety that's being held on here. Not being able to trust yourself or your own intuition is a problem, you know, because when you're connected to Spirit and you got a source there in your life, you automatically know, right, that everything is going to work out for you and for your highest good. But because there's so much negativity that could have taken place in this masculine energy's life, that it makes it hard for them to face their problems, okay? They avoid them instead of learning. Thank you. Now, this masculine energy, right, like I told you, they're coming in as a King of Pentacles in an upright. So this is a good thing, right, because they were in their Emperor status, just detached from their emotions. They're in their King of Pentacles status, which is good. They know what the freak they want, but it's more about, you know, their abundance and their prosperity and their own security, right? They want to be able to be a good provider as well as a protector. Okay, but when they finally do get into something, it's going to be a serious relationship, right? So they move slow, they move steady. It's because when it comes to this type of shit, like relationships to this level, they don't want to take a risk. It's too much to lose. They didn't had too many losses in the past, and especially with this low vibrational queen that's coming out here. All right, so it is some movement coming in when it comes to this person. So remember I said that it came out in the beginning that they are going to definitely try to overcome whatever the challenges are that are there. So some important news will be coming forward, okay? Now, there's going to be some changes. There's a lot of loss and grief. I mean, I just spoke about that, but that was the next card. There's a lot of loss and grief when it comes to this masculine energy, yes. They pissed. They just like, you know, I'm unhappy. Why? Because this situation with this high vibe queen is not coming out the way that I expected it to be. And instead of taking a more positive perspective about it, they've been dwelling on it, right? Not able to accept the fact that who they were aligned with. Well, yo, let me tell you, I'm about to go in. You pretty much, right, attract whatever frequency you're on, whatever you are vibrational match to. So whatever you feeling, right, this is what you're going to attract to you. And people don't tend to understand that. They think that they keep coming into these situations of people treating them all messed up and everything because it's them. They the problem. There's something wrong with them. No, it's a mirror reflection. People are a mirror reflection of who you are. And you attract what you are vibrational match to. So if this person is in a low vibrational frequency, they're going to attract somebody who's going to be on that same exact frequency. Even if it doesn't have anything to do with you treating other people bad when it comes to relationships. It could just be you holding on to some shit that happened between you and somebody else when you was 10. Yeah, I mean, that's how that shit works. Like, literally, if you still holding on to that pain and that hurt and that unforgiveness, it affects every aspect of your life. But I'm going to move beyond that. This masculine energy is going to decide to take a rest. All right? So just know that, right? It might not happen in this 24 hours, but this is what's leading up to it. Through all this bullshit, right? that we got going on here. This masculine energy will decide to take this rest. And it's going to be some surprises in store, right? That was in yesterday's energy too as well. Now, I ain't going to tell you what those surprises are just yet. Right? We're gonna work our way up to it. Now, thank you, my spirit guides. What that they need to know for today's energy. They have to be bold and make the first move. They gotta stop being so freaking scared. They letting the past hold them back. Card says, don't let the past hold you back. Who's a part of that past? That past lover, right? That person, that low vibe queen that their money all tied up into. So it's a meditation that needs to be done. Which we know that this emperor energy is in this, they're contemplating right now, right? They still contemplating. Trying to figure out what they're going to do here. But once they let go of their past, they'll be able to make these bold moves to move forward. Thank you. Spirit is saying, if you are the feminine aspect of this reading and this emperor is your person, right? Some changes are coming. All right, expect some powerful changes. Remember I said there's some surprises in store for you. Let me read from the book to see something else here real quick. So we got the new moon eclipse. Alright, so if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in this situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work, but be prepared. It could be quite a ride, which y'all are going on one hell of a ride, I'm telling you. And these events now could be jarring and very uncomfortable. However, any new direction you take will almost lead somewhere better than where you are at this moment. So whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate it later. Let me tell you why. Because you have to go through this, right, in order to bring in something new. When you decide to release or to close out these karmic cycles, right, and learn the lesson of it, then you can open up this door for a brand new fresh start in love, period, right? And you'll appreciate it later, right? Because then you don't have to be tied up with somebody who's still attached to an ex-wife, a baby mama, a baby father, or ex-husband, or someone who their mother could be, you know what I'm saying, a low vibrational energy, right? You don't want that in your life. You want something that's going to be easy. And I ain't going to say it's going to always be easy, but you want something where you guys can overcome challenges together, right? It's not going to be y'all always against each other. But however, right, it's a portal that's opening up, right? It's coming from the spirit world. Spirit is definitely supporting and helping. So these prayers that you are probably speaking, or these attentions that are being set, this is where this is coming from. Now, really, all this masculine energy needs to do is just have some courage, right? To forget about the past and move on. That's all it's going to take. Releasing that fear, letting go of the attachments, and moving on. Never mind the past, because life evolves every single day. I love that. There's nothing to fear. So this masculine energy is being put on the right track. This is something, that tower moment I was telling y'all about, sometimes the universe, sometimes spirit like shakes us up, does it for us because we can't move on our own. So this is what is really taking place. They are being put on their path and they're being shunted towards their life purpose. This high vibe queen is a part of their life purpose. I guarantee you that this gotta be a higher level soulmate that this emperor is dealing with here. Now, whatever's happening now is happening for the highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. All right, so there's changes coming. You are headed in the right direction, and don't be guided by your ego. All right, so if you're only headed in one direction, you're being guided by your ego, and you need to release that, right? But wow, let me do this again. It's as though you are headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. This is all happening by the divine. The divine is literally like, you know what? Let me reach down, grab this ninja, turn this ninja around on the right path, and push them into the right direction because they're not doing it on their own. Whew. This is a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. Now, this reading, this midday juice at 2:22 on the dot. Let me tell you, pay attention to the synchronicities, y'all, because our answers come to us through 4144 was just on the clock too. But pay attention to that because our answers come down through number synchronicities, come through our dreams, come through audible messages. I mean, shit, you could be driving and read a billboard that might say something that resonates with you, right? So pay attention to all of that because that's your angel speaking to you and guiding you and trying to push you on the right path, right? So we're getting help, right? We literally have guides that are working with us continuously, even down to me using these cards. These are tools, right? These are confirmation messages as well, because sometimes we just can't hear. Sometimes we just don't know and we confused, right? This is why I use these methods. It does help. And sometimes I know people be scared. I have had clients come to me like, I'm scared because religion has told me that this is devil worshiping and things like that, right? But however, none of this leads you down the wrong path, okay? This is just giving you answers. It's almost as if, you use your Bible as a tool, and this is exactly what these are. These are tools to help guide you through your daily life so that it can help you make some good decisions. Also to help raise your vibration on top of that, right? Because you can't manifest what you desire, right, if you're in a low vibrational energy. Now, even if some of you might be like, I don't want that person, but you stayed through this whole reading to see what the outcome is. So a part of you wants that person, okay? Or still wants this situation to work out to some degree. And if this is a higher level soulmate, it's a collective reading. So I ain't gonna get into if this is a twin flame or whatever. If I do a twin flame 24-hour read, then you know, right? But I ain't doing all that. But if this is a higher level soulmate, right, this is a part of the karmic cycle. This is a part of the transition, right? Like, these things have to happen. You go through all of this, literally, so that you can get put back on that path to connect with your divine partner, the partner that was made for you by the divine, right? This is the whole purpose of it. So don't look at everything as like, dang, why is this happening to me? I always keep having these messed up situations. No. You're supposed to learn a lesson here. Even you, if you're the feminine energy, it ain't just about the masculine energy learning. You had a karmic in your life too as well at some point, right? You were connected to somebody who was a low vibrational frequency that you had to break out of and who left a lot of pain with you, right? So it's the same exact thing. How long did it take you to get through your process? So just remember that, okay? Now, I'm going to let y'all go because I want to go head to the gym before it gets crowded. It is 2:25. All right, so peace. Have a good day.